Today I'll be giving you a full factory tour of the legendary Miami powerboat builder, Cigarette. When you think of Cigarette, you probably think of high-quality speedboats like this 515. In recent years, the company has also began producing some of the most impressive and expensive center consoles on the market. Here is the 59 Toronto with a price tag over $4.5 million. Making our way up the stairs from the main entrance, you will notice a lot of pictures that mark historic moments in time for the company. This continues throughout the upstairs lobby, which splits off into offices and the design center. Since every boat is custom made to order, the design center is the starting point for each build. First, the primary and secondary colors are determined, then the choice of materials for upholstery and finishes, as well as the electronics options. Here we also get our first look at the final stages of the production floor. More on that to come. This phase is also where power options are reviewed and chosen. Once the final build sheet is set, we are ready to begin production. Here is where the fiberglass body of the boat begins to take shape. Fiberglass is hand-laid and rolled with resin on the hull and deck molds. Each mold wrapped in plastic is drying up, which takes 10 to 12 days. Here is where smaller fiberglass components like hatches and consoles are created. Once the fiberglass is out of the molds, it's time to add the structural components like the stringers and then join the hull, deck, and small components. Here is the deck on a new 515. Next, we move on to fiberglass finish, which is a lot of sanding to ensure all surfaces, edges, and joints are smooth and even. After this crucial step, we will be ready for paint. I also want to thank brand manager Carlos Ruga for leading us on this tour, as well as the entire company for giving us an all-access look that I'm able to share with all of you. Here we go, media coverage was strictly forbidden inside the factory, but things have certainly changed since John Ruiz purchased the company last spring. Next, we move into paint, where the creativity and vision really come to life. Not only are the hull and deck painted here, but also smaller components like these outboard engine cowls that are being color matched to the boat. Shout out to street artist Alec Monopoly, who recently painted a 35 Cafe Racer. Here we have a 515 prepped and ready for paint, which will be unveiled soon as the sponsor boat for the new Miami Formula One Grand Prix and Lumen Sea offshore powerboat races in May. This 42 Auroras was just painted by Cigarette's exceptional paint crew. This is one of the less traditional paint schemes you'll find on a Cigarette, but just goes to show this team can make nearly any idea a customer has come to life. Upon completion, this center console will be heading overseas to Northern Africa. Now back to the shot from inside the design center. After paint, the boats come here for the final steps in the build. First, we have the mechanical rigging, which adds the engines, fuel lines, wiring, and more. After rigging is complete, we move into upholstery, embroidery, and final assembly. Here, a CNC machine precisely cuts smaller non-fiberglass parts like the cup holders. Now that we have a complete boat, it's time for the fun part, the water test. Here is a 39 Top Gun Unlimited with Mercury Racing 700 SCIs. If you're interested in getting started on building your own fully customized cigarette, check out the company's official sales and distribution partner, Top Gun Yachts. I will put a link to their website in the description below. Finally, we move on to an exciting new segment of the business which caters to current owners. You can now get genuine replacement parts, service, and power or interior refits directly through the company. This area also doubles as storage for some of the company's promotional vehicles and boats like this 50 Marauder. This black backdrop is also the photo booth where many of the pictures from the company's website were taken. If you like this video, please subscribe and check us out on Instagram and TikTok for shorter content. The energy and innovation this company is now bringing under new ownership is incredible. Stay tuned because there are many exciting things to come.